Hey Borg, it's Friday night again, and as usual, I've just put my children to bed, and my husband is asleep on the couch. So here I am, in the dark, in my room. It's not my bedroom, it's actually my office slash schoolroom slash craft room kind of thing. I have my desk in here with the computer and all my craft stuff, and as you've seen in pictures, I'm sure Natalie's desk is behind me, and that's where we do school every day. So, and the funny thing is, we actually call this the scrap room because it used to be where I did all my scrapbooking stuff, you know, like a million years ago when I actually did scrap stuff. I have the stuff, a lot of it. I gave away a lot about a year plus ago. So I really tried to just keep the basics. Kept my stamps and, you know, good cardstock and pattern paper, only pattern paper that I loved. You know, the basics. I could certainly do a whole bunch of pages with what I have left, but I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. So anyway, one of these days I'll get back to it. It's just, right now it's purely an issue of having some place to drag it all out and then knowing I have to put it all back. Whereas before, you know, when my kids were babies and even toddlers, I could leave stuff out much easier than I can now. Now I'm afraid that little people would come across it and decide that that looked awfully fun to cut and glue and, you know, do all the things that I'm doing while I'm not around. So, yeah. Anyway, I have been busy crafting this week. Well, knitting, of course. And I, too, like Rose, have a finished February lady sweater to show you, and I'm very, very happy with it. I washed it and blocked it last night, and sewed the buttons on this morning. And let's see, it's gonna look weird with this shirt because it's V-neck, and the sweater is not, obviously. But anyway. So, yes, I bought these buttons when I bought the yarn, and they were going to be for I would not be a good weather person, I can tell you that right now. Anyway, so I bought the buttons at the same time that I bought the yarn a few years back, or a year probably plus back, and I don't know, I like them. I still like them. So I figured, why not use them? Right? Anyway, I'm very pleased with this sweater. I was not convinced that the yarn would be a good match for the pattern. The yarn is Barocco Ultra Alpaca, which is worsted, but it's a little bit on the lighter side of worsted. And a lot of people on Ravelry that have knit this have been using Dream in Color Classy, which is their Dream in Color's worsted weight, which is nice and thick and squishy and just very different than Ultra Alpaca. So I really wanted to do it in that, but I just didn't have the money to go buy a sweater's worth of it, and I already had a sweater's worth of Ultra Alpaca. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll just try it and see how it goes. But as it turned out, I'm very happy with it. It's drapey, but not as drapey as I was afraid it was going to be. I was just afraid that it would get very, I don't know, that it would just hang. And it's not doing that. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So, yay for alpaca. It's pretty hairy, actually. There's lots of, can't see that, lots of little fibers everywhere, but the pattern itself is very easy to follow, very well written, and I could see certainly making this again for myself in a different yarn, different color, or even making it as a gift for my mom or my sister if they would be interested in one. Yeah, and I could certainly see making them as the original version, which was a baby sweater. I've not made the baby one, and after knitting this, I would definitely knit the baby version. Anyway, so yes, very happy. You know, it's great because there's no seaming anywhere, which is wonderful. Just very easy to understand and knit. So, yay for new sweaters now, if only the weather would cool off. Someday, I like to think it will. Problem is, what do I knit next? Or craft next? Actually, I was very itchy last night to crochet something. I don't know, like a shrug or something. I don't know what. Something fast. Instant gratification. So I poured over Ravelry and came up with nothing. Nothing. The few things that I found that I liked, I didn't really have yarn for. Because now I have worsted in my stash, but it's like leftovers. So the things that I have that are new, you know, full yardages of, are mostly sock yarns and lace weight. So, I don't know, I'm still not quite ready to be back gung-ho on all socks all the time, and not really dying to start a big lace project. So, I don't know. Not sure what I'm going to do. I did get out Sensational Knitted Socks, which is a great book. I don't have the second version. I haven't even looked at it. But this one is very, very good. So I decided to, just on a whim, try out one of the cable patterns in there. So, you know, I started the cuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep at it. I may rip it out. You know, it's not something that I just love, but we'll see. I had already, I think I showed you this 2 vlogs ago, started a just plain stockinette sock. Yes, I've shown you this before. And I'm not sure if I'll keep it or if I'll gift it. Kind of depends on how the sizing comes out. I know it'll fit me. The question is, will it fit anybody else that I might gift it to? So I was up to the point where I was ready to start the heel, basically. And a little while ago I came across a different heel. Actually, I was teaching a class at the knit shop, and there was a lady in the class who likes to knit socks, but traditional heels just don't fit her very well for some reason, either heel flap or short rows. So she had come across the Fleagle's heel, and so I looked that up. It looked interesting, and decided that I would try that. So I'm in the middle of the gusset. It's toe up. You can do it toe up or toe down, but we'll see how that goes. There's no actual heel flap. You do the gusset and then turn the heel, and it's works out somehow. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm in the middle of the gusset increases at the moment. So we'll see how it comes out. I have a suspicion it may come out big, so we'll just have to see. If that's the case, then I'll have to keep it. So anyway, I think that's about it. So happy crafting!